that he can't leave me. Never gave up, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never making up. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. Taking a look at San Antonio. Remember, they had a long battle in their previous series, so you wonder. Just how that will affect this series.
Yeah, so they are quite glad they're home for game 1. I imagine they'll have some heavy legs. That was a tight, tough series last round.
Here's Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Vassell grabs the board. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far. Arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Randall takes it off the glass.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs head coach and I got a chance to talk. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Fox. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Johnson against Randall. There's the drive. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. And here is DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Here's Gobert. Headed by Fox. The rejection by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Down low. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Gobert against Johnson. And Gobert hits to Randall. Back to Gobert. Pass in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Launches it. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep. Wembanyama has got his second basket of the night. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. DiVincenzo against Fox. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
Here's Fox. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looks good from here.
Randall kicks to McDaniel. Edwards passes to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Well, we know DiVincenzo loves to shoot the long ball. The defense, you've got to be there to contest.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Johnson sets the screen for Castle. And that one is hammered home.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
San Antonio leading. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Spurs passing it around. Vassell sets a screen for Castle. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for McDaniel. Now here's Dosunmu. Here's Randall, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Castle. Here's Edwards. That's good on the jump shot.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Vassell finds Johnson. Castle against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. It's stolen by Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting a little closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So both teams changing it up here. Throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Pass to Champagny. Castle against Edwards. Outside Harper. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of a rookie player. He's got a deep bag already. A lot of moves that other guys would need to get screwed on.
Now here's Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jenkins, and he's off on his first shot of the game. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And Pirtle pulls it down. From down low, and the basket by Edwards. 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. You hate to miss chippies like that.
Reed gets the bucket.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Castle against Edwards. Here's Champagny. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. And here is Jenkins. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul. Phillips, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Minnesota substitution.
Here's Purdy. Out to the right wing. Reed with a screen for Jenkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Birtle, the pass to Phillips. The three-pointers off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And that one's good. Champagny.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jenkins. Still without a basket. Harper with the steal. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes smacking it down.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
1:39 left in the first quarter. Jenkins dishes to Pirtle. Pass to Phillips. Now here is Pirtle. Puts up a deep 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Goes up from the top of the key. Yep, that one goes in there. Champagne's got 5 now.
So far, both teams scorching them hits. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Reed. Here's Jenkins. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And the basket by Castle. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Jenkins. A 3-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading by 4. In the corner, Castle with it. Barnes sets a screen for Castle. Lets it go from deep. And Harrison Barnes gets the 3. 5 points in the game.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so it's San Antonio, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the 3-point arc.
Timberwolves trail by 7 on the court for Minnesota. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Jenkins in at the point. Now here's Randall. No good on the triple.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Barnes sets a screen for Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clark outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Clark's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Barnes outside. Harper with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Barnes. The kick out to Fox. In the corner, it's Cornette. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail by 6. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Harper the pass to Fox. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
No good from Clark. San Antonio leading by 5. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. Jenkins can't get it to go. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Champagnie passes to Cornette. Here is Harper. Just 4 to shoot. Over Clark. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Outside Harper. Pass to Champagny. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. 4th, Stephon Castle. And, of course, Dylan Harper.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes here for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Barnes, and Castle is subbed in for Harper. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards has come in for Clark. Minnesota's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Randall no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Castle so good up and down the lane.
And Jenkins kicks to Randall. And he's good on the 3-ball. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Castle. With the drive, and he slams it one-handed.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Three-pointer, Randall. Doesn't go that time. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Champagny. Cornet with it. Outside, Fox. Pass to Champagny. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Oh, here's Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're hitting the long range.
Shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Castle. It's stolen, and now the Timberwolves on the break. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Six to shoot. Pulls up. High post. Yep, it counts. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. And San Antonio has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Castle up top. Edwards defending. Wembanyama down low. He's against Reed. Minnesota's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Castle against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fox with the steal. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. And he makes that one. Randall's got 12 in the game.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Edwards. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Wembanyama high post. Kicks it out to Johnson. Castle against Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. 3-on-3. Edwards against Fox. Randall outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Castle against Edwards. Vassell outside. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 4. Over in the corner, Randall. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Edwards can't hit. Spurs leading by 7. Now Castle. He's got 11. Fox feeling it out a bit. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Timberwolves trail by 9. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Julius Randle.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
Reed kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. That's to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Outside, Fox. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Basket counts. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead.
Oh, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Pass to Johnson. Now Castle. Just 5 on the clock. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Bounce pass from Reed. Vassell against McDaniel. Left side, Edwards. Over Castle. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Gobert. And here's Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama outside. Up top, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Wembanyama with plenty of space. And it's San Antonio with another.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
DiVincenzo passes to Reed.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio foul. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Look at Edwards shooting home the 3.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Johnson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Fox dishes to Johnson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Johnson's got 7 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Castle misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Johnson sets the screen for Castle. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Wembanyama.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
On the wing, Fox. Back to Vassell. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo, and they pick up 2. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
DiVincenzo against Fox. Castle on the wing. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Vassell, no good.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Randall, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Wembanyama high post. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Harper. Wembanyama outside. Over Gobert. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They double team Wembanyama to the left side wing. Here's Champagnie. Edwards defending. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to town inside.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
Man, it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. At the elbow, Randall. And stolen by Castle.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Stolen by McDaniel. To the paint. And stolen by Vassell. Pass to Castle. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing game. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Castle after the basket by Minnesota. Vassell outside. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Harper. And Harper slams it in.
He's showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Pass to Randall. And stolen by Vassell. To the inside. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 16 points.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
DiVincenzo against Harper. Here's Champagny. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over in the corner, Edward. Top of the key, McDaniel. Off target from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Castle on the wing. McDaniel's defending. Wembanyama. And here's Harper from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards can't hit.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Now, here's Harper. He's got 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Randall. Wembanyama fighting for it.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Randall finds McDaniel. Outside, Edward. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniel. And it's Jenkins in for Dante DiVincenzo.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
The kick out to Harper. Six on the shot clock. And it's Vassell in the corner. Off target with his 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Edwards. Rebound, San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Vassell outside. Reed with the rebound. Jenkins with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Harper with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And you see the quickness out in transition. Vassell, so tough to stop.
To the middle. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Yes, to Castle. Here's Champagny. Hits the 3-point bomb. And it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .151 left to play in the 3rd. It's Fox with the drive. Harper. Barnes kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Barnes. Shoots over Reed. Barnes can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 8. Shoots. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Hurdle with a screen on Fox. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota making a switch. Highlands check in. Spurs leading by 8. Into the lane, and Harper sweetens it in.
So strength of this rookie Harper getting to the rim.
Now here's Jenkins. D right on him. Birtle sets the pick for Highland. Inside. Birtle's shot is off. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good from outside. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Minnesota substitute.
The 3 carries it from three-point range. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a deep 3 from Fox. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Reed is out there with Randall. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Dosumu. And it's Jenkins in at the point. Now, here's Fox. He was all alone on that one.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside, Fox. Johnson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Dosumu. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Harper. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Reed.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Johnson.
Running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
To Randall. It's blocked. Harper wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Fires from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson, good.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Now here's Jenkins. It's to Randall. And Reed has it in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 9. And here is Harper. Five to shoot. And here's Johnson outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To Jenkins. Now here's Dosumu. And it's Dosumu with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Now Randall, covered by Bissett. A fadeaway. Randall no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Randall brings the double team. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Fox with the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The rebound by the Spurs.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one's good, Champagne.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Jenkins. To stop the run, Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 21 in the game.
So, guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Fox with it. Pass to Champagne. Now Fox. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Jenkins. Outside Edwards. Pass to Jenkins. Offline with his three. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And his rebounding has been an anchor for him tonight. As usual, he's into double digits again in that department. And it just takes so much pressure off their other players knowing he's got the glass work covered.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. And here's Randall. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here is Edwards. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. That one goes in. Edwards got 22.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
After Champagne. And the three off target.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Randall passes to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Minnesota ball. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got his 6th assist on the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Champagny. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Edwards. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Spurs leading by 10. Castle with it. To the inside. Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Randle. This one for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Castle against Edwards. Vassell outside. Pocket 6. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. Randle with some nice deep. Timberwolves trail by 12. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Gobert with the screen on Castle. Edwards, good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Fox. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. He's off from 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Now Castle. Now Wembanyama. Oh, free ball. Wembanyama.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside Edwards. And he does not hit.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here is Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
And the foul from Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game. Vassell against Randle.
Well, Randle works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Edwards against Castle. Now Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Timberwolves trail by 14. Right side, Edwards. Now Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Castle. Fires to the hoop, and they pick up the two.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Minnesota, trailing by 17. Now here's Jenkins, guarded by Fox. Here's Pirtle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 17. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Nice read. Missed on the three. And here is Fox. Takes the three. Reed with the rebound. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, the momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Newspapers all me, fat boy to make good, not yet, but he stay hood. Nerdy is. I've been laying off the squares, can't you tell? Feel like I need a chip, but finally not biting my nails.